Hello, it is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology and Look Inside. Tonight is Saturday Night Live. I don't know, let me fix this. I don't know if anyone wants to get their reading done tonight, but if you do, what you need to do is list your time of birth, place of birth, and your actual date of birth, so I know what date to use. Whew, it was good getting that dance out. I always have to get my dance in, right? Okay, so I'm going to go and look at where the planets are, because I always start the show by doing that. And I want to start by saying something, everyone. And I don't know how many other people, because I know I have talked to several people in the group who have Capricorn rising or have that overlay of Capricorn being in the first house. And it doesn't matter what sign you are. If you've got Capricorn in the first house, I'm talking to you, okay? Because we're going through something, aren't we? Especially if you've got like 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 degrees of Capricorn in your first house, okay? You're being affected. Now, if you've got like a Aries, Libra, Cancer on an angle house with those same numbers, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, even 16, 15, down to 14 even, you're going to be affected. And when I say affected, we're talking something serious. I don't even know if people are taking what's going on astrologically serious. I'm glad I'm documenting all this stuff because, you know, when it's all said and done later, we're going to have like a bird's eye view of what was going on as it was going on. You can go back and go, oh, yeah, I remember when she said that. Yeah. Okay, so look, I don't know what I look like right now, and probably in the mind of everybody who has watched this video up to this point, I'm a hot mess, okay? I must be a hot mess right now. Now, I don't know if I really am looking like a hot mess or if I'm looking, you know, fabulous. I can't tell. Because let me tell you what's going on. First of all, the sun, and when I say exactly, I mean, bam, exactly opposing my sun right now. It is at 14 degrees of Cancer. I was born at my sun at 14 degrees of Capricorn. So the sun is opposing me, period. Getting out of bed, getting dressed, putting on any outfit at all, or makeup. Right? Okay, but I did it, and I'm here. So that speaks for something in and of itself. The moon right now is actually sextile the sun, because the moon is at 13 degrees of Virgo, which I actually like that so far. I mean, I'm not even scared of that 14 degrees of Cancer, because that tells me, actually, to believe it or not, you guys won't believe this, but my sun is opposed, like, I don't know, something crazy like Juno or Pallas or something in the 6th house. I was born to help other people, Cancer, helping in the 6th house, nurturing, caring. I'm sincere when I do this, okay? I want people to understand that. Now, Virgo is in the 6th house right now, which is why I got out of my bed, I put on my damn clothes, and I came out here and shook my butt, and I'm doing this damn job. This is what this is saying. I'm getting goosebumps. So the sun and the moon are exactly sextile right now. And the moon is trying my moon and my sun and my Pluto. So look, Mercury is at 4 degrees of Leo. And wow, Leo, Mercury, and me don't get along. So whatever I'm talking about right now, I don't know if people are even understanding where I'm going or what I'm saying. And this is because this Libra or Leo, Mercury, which is communication, speech, talking, is actually opposed my own Mercury. So when I'm talking, you know, I don't know if people are getting it. I hope you are, because Venus is at 4 degrees of Cancer, and that means it's sextile, it's supporting it. That Venus is a very caring Venus, very loving Venus, and it's in my 6th house. So I'm hoping that you guys are understanding what I'm saying and trying to get this across to you right now, where these planets are. Also, Mars and Mercury are conjunct right now. Mars is at 3 degrees of Leo. Mercury, remember, is at 4 degrees of Leo. So this is making maybe that urge for me right now to communicate and get out here and actually talk with people or do what I'm doing. That could be what it is. You know, Leo is very expressive, and with Mercury there might be a lot of talking. There might be a lot of people who have been going out, partying a lot, talking a lot to friends. If you don't have a weird aspect to Leo. Now, with my Mercury opposed this Mercury and this Mars, I've been on radio silence. I've talked to less than 5 people all week. I've been doing some things in groups, but it's been a lot of sleep and work, lots of work. So next is Jupiter. Jupiter is at 16 degrees of Sag, and it is retrograding. I'm going to talk about the retrogrades in a minute, saving that to the last. Saturn is at 17 degrees of Capricorn, and that is retrograding. And I got to stop for a second. I made a video. I hope you guys go to my YouTube videos and check them out. But I made a YouTube video because I think I uploaded, I might have to upload another one but I made a couple of videos about this 17 degrees of Capricorn and, Saturn retrograding, and at the fact that it's at 17 degrees, which, by the way, is exactly on my ascendant. I don't know if anyone else has lived with Saturn on their ascendant. Wow. I'm documenting all of it. It's, at best, you get this once every 28 years, at best. But the fact that I am a Capricorn, it is my chart ruler, it's on my sun and ascendant at the same time. Man, I'm documenting everything. And I might make a book. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. Okay. Uranus is at 6 degrees of Taurus. And this is telling me that Uranus at 6 degrees of Taurus is square that Mercury in Leo at 4 degrees. So again, everything I'm saying might not make sense to people right now. It makes sense to me, but I'm hoping that it's connecting and getting to you people, because Uranus is square Mercury. This could be happening for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. I mean, depending on if you have any of these planets in the 3rd house of communication. I happen to have Uranus in my 3rd house of communication right now. So, I speak erratically. I know that. It's why I can read people's charts. Uranus rules astrology. I can communicate it. So that's what that is. Speaking of communication with the other world, up next is Neptune. Neptune is at 18 degrees of Pisces, and it's retrograding backwards. And that's, sometimes when I see stuff like that, I'm like, is there going to be a lack of love, a lack of empathy, a lack of universal understanding? But then I'm like, no, I think more people are backtracking and hopefully evolving. I've noticed a lot more people getting into spiritual things lately. I mean, I don't know if anyone else has noticed it, but there's a lot of spirituality going on right now. And I think this Neptune retrograde is really going to hopefully put that in our minds more, more attention to it. Okay, Pluto retrograding at 22 degrees of Capricorn. Has anyone else noticed that there's been a lot of emphasis on money and power and getting ahead in career and ambition and things like that? Or is it just me, because Pluto, Mr. Power, is literally sitting on my ascendant in my 1st house? I don't mean to scare anyone. I'm just going to say that. I don't ever want to come off as scary. Okay, look. True node, 17 degrees and 17 degree. True nodes is at 17 degrees of Cancer. That means the true node is exactly opposed my sun, or in my, well, on my ascendant, opposing it now. Oh, it's on my descendant. I think it just went inside my 6th house of work. I'm sorry. I'm having all kind of like things pop in my head. Okay, Chiron, 5 degrees of Aries. Ooh. The coolest thing about Chiron at 5 degrees of Aries, every Aries I know is like bettering themselves. Every single one. Like one guy, Scott Bob, he's in our group. He's lost like 100 pounds or something. It's amazing. Aries, you guys are all improving, all of you, because Chiron is like the wounded healer, and wherever it goes, it heals that place. It might be something that has plagued you like all your life, but now that Chiron is there, you're starting to heal like your actual physical self. A lot of you Aries are. I wouldn't be surprised if Aries that have like diseases might find that they suddenly don't have them anymore. I mean, I had that happen when Pluto went over my sun. I used to have diabetes. I haven't had diabetes in 5 years. It can happen. I hope you guys understand that. Okay, so I looked over all the charts and I wasted a lot of time. And I just wanted to see if there was anyone who wanted to get a reading tonight, because I'm going to go and check and see under the, like, who wants a reading. I haven't been doing them for the last couple of weeks. And so, you know, I can understand if people have not remembered to put their reading requests down, but do put down your reading requests so I can do that when I come back, okay? Because I would love to do that. Okay, so I'm looking down, and there are a couple of people who want to have their little charts read tonight. I've got, who's the first one? I've got, hello, Andrea Brooks Franks. Hola, hola. And you've listed your birthday. You are first on the horoscope chart is right. I love doing the little horoscopes. Nefer, I'll do you right after I do Andrea. I've got your chart on file. And let's go ahead and put Andrea in. So I'll do that next. Okay, 1 second. Let's see, Andrea. Okay, edit. Nope, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Let me go back. We're going to add a new person. Okay, let's see here. That was Andrea Brooks Franks. Oh, she's a tiger. I caught that out the corner of my eye. And then you are a tiger. Okay, I am a tiger too. So I understand. 1960. Okay. And we've got 5:01 a.m. Okay. I don't know what that just did, but okay. Los Angeles, okay. My browser did something really freaky. So, okay, sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so let's see what pops up here. Here we go. All right. So Angela, wow. See, this is an interesting horoscope. I can see this is going to be interesting. She is an Aries sun with a Taurus moon. Wow. I also have a Taurus moon. Ascendant in Aries. Okay, wow. So let's see how close that ascendant is. Or to your sun. Let's see where that is. Oh, wait. Let me put that in there. All right. Okay, and I'm going to put in for a natal transits and progressions. I'm going to use the Koch system. We're going to put in the part of fortune, vertex, Lilith, Chiron, Ceres, Pallas, Juno, Vesta. And now we will see the chart for Andrea Brooks Franks. Up next on the horoscope chart is right. Okay, let's see. I love when I see the first charts for the first time. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. wow, I've seen this overlay before. I've seen this overlay before. Wow. Okay. You know, I got to say something. I say it every week, and I kid you not. Wow. That I somehow, I don't know, every week I seem to get on one tangent, and it seems to be a thread. Like I'll pick up charts week after, like one after the other, that have the same theme in them. Or out in this case, literally, this girl has what I just talked about. Did you hear me just talking about Chiron in Aries affecting the first house? Guess where Andrea's Chiron is? Right in the first house, right on her freaking ascendant, right now, right this minute. Everything I just said, rewind it back later and listen to it, because it applies to you. Oh my God, your life, it probably feels like it's transforming. You may have been in some pain. It might have been, you know, because Chiron is a wounded healer. And so it goes where the wounds are. I don't know if you had wounds in your first house before. It might even feel foreign to you. Because with Aries in the first house, you know, you've got your sun there and your Mercury there. And it's that Vesta. Oh, Pallas, Athena, and Venus. All in the first house. What a strong, independent woman you have been, right? All your life. All your life, you have been a strong, independent woman. Even if I don't know if you hit it, but I mean, you've got a lot of planets on that side of your chart. It's independent and personified. Okay. So it might feel foreign to have Chiron sitting on your ascendant crying, or even reaching out for help, right? But look, you are going to heal. And right now, I think first it's going to hit your communication, because you've got Mercury there. So if I got to just give you this advice immediately. The first thing I want you to do is you're going to heal yourself with your own communication. I kid you not. And what I mean by that is, first of all, you've got Mercury in the first house anyway. So it loves to listen to itself. I know. I was born with Mercury in the first house. How do you think I lost 300 pounds? I talked myself into it. I mean, I'm not perfect yet. I'm still a little oompa doompa still. I'm still a little plumpette, right? But at least I'm not a 500-pound woman sitting in a wheelchair all broken up and dying. And what I mean by being able to heal yourself by talking to yourself is you'll be able to give yourself positive affirmations, positive reinforcement. You'll be able to tell who you want to be and what your life to bring to you. And when you do this, I think you'll be able to begin to heal yourself, because whatever pain you're going through, it can be healed by what you're telling yourself. Okay, remember that. Tell yourself good things, healing things. If we need to talk about it and get into that, I do not mind spending an hour or so with you fixing whatever needs to be fixed. I kid you not. Because, you know, you've got a very deep 12th house. You got Jupiter there and Chiron there by birth, and Mars. So there's a lot of hidden, deep, buried crap. Neptune's there and Lilith is transiting there. I mean, Neptune, you know, is transiting through there. So, and I've seen some pain here with, you know, maybe with friends and maybe romance. You got your North Node down there in the 5th house of romance, by the way, but your Uranus has been there and your 7th house is empty. But with Libra in the 7th house, I'm sure having a decent, loving marriage has been your desire in a way. I mean, if you're not repelled by it completely with such a strong first house. And it could be that the people that you're dating might be repelled in a way by your strong first house, especially since you had Uranus going through it. You might have had some kind of break. You might have had, we need to talk, don't we? We need to talk, Andrea. You got a lot of planets down on the lower half right now. We need to talk. I would love to help you get through this, because I'm seeing a story here and a message, and I can tell that if it does has to do with communication, doesn't it? Right now, it does. You're going through something with that. I can see it. Wow. You've got your son. You're now listen to this. When I say communication, I didn't even look down. It could be your family and communication. But look, when I looked down, I saw your progressed sun, your progressed ascendant, your progressed Mercury, your progressed Ceres, your progressed, what was the other one? Juno, your progressed moon, all in the third house of communication. Some brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, family. What's going on, child? We need to talk today. Okay, sorry. I'm going to get back up. Let me save your chart I'm going to save your chart to the vault of horoscope activity. Let me find it here because you've got a lot. I could go into that chart for about a hot hour or two because you got some stuff about to go down. Ooh. Please reach out to me, Andrea. And we haven't even talked about what's going on in your career because you got Saturn and Pluto sitting up in your career with Pluto. You have to talk, child. Okay. Thank you for reaching out to me. And I do hope you reach out to me personally so that I can do a reading with you. And there's actually several places you can get them now. You can go to astrologyinside.com to get a reading. Just go to order. And you can find it there. I have a shop there. You can order it at the shop. And now I also have AdrienneOBHQ.com. It stands for headquarters. So AdrienneOBHQ.com. And there's a whole bunch of products I'm going to be listing there. But astrology chart readings and reports and, I'm even going to have some downloadables there. But you can even order like kits and all types of things like protection kits and prosperity kits. I got a lot going on there. So that's AdrienneOBHQ.com. I do invite you to reach out to me personally. And you can also just email me at astrologyinside@gmail.com because I really do want to talk to you. And don't let money keep you away from getting this done because I work with people. There is nothing I won't do. Just know that. Okay? All right. Okay, so I've saved that chart. And then I also saw my sweet friend Nefer. Yeah, Nefer. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. She has 1-6. Okay, 1-8. Yeah, I think I've got your chart too, Nefer. Hold on. Let's see here. Here we go. Here we go. I thought I had it. I remember doing your chart before. You have such an interesting chart, Nefer. Oh my gosh. She's got her, like Pluto and Uranus are literally straddling her midheaven. When I say straddling, I mean, okay, they're both within a degree of her midheaven, both. But one is slightly in the 9th, and one is slightly in the 10th off of the midheaven. Within a minute. We're talking 1932 to 1852 to 1823. What the heck is that? Her midheaven, wow. I don't even know if I talked to you about that because you got Jupiter transiting first and you got all other kinds of things going on with your money and, But that midheaven is amazing. And it's in Virgo. It tells me that, really there's a lot of work to be done, but they're both in retrograde. So it really concerns me a great deal. And wow. Also, you've got your current midheaven is in the 12th house. So I want to make sure you're not self-sabotaging whatever your career is or your image is. Okay? You must make sure that you find a way not to self-sabotage yourself in that way, because you got Neptune in the 12th house sextiling that crazy old Uranus sitting on the midheaven and Pluto sitting on the midheaven. It's actually making you do things, maybe not even being aware of them. Just, maybe being controlled by fate even. So I hope that wow, with midheaven progressed in the 12th house and Neptune there, the best way I can see you utilizing this aspect, Nefer, reality-wise, is by using your imagination and your dream state to help propel your career. Now, how you would do that is going to be up to you. Now, I might be able to help you with that, but it's going to take, I would think, some extreme a spirituality and faith, a lot of faith, and belief. Belief is everything. Your belief and your ability to get things done will help you get things done. So, and I mean, because I think, I mean, it's not that you're not smart. You do have Mercury in the first house, and you got your sun in the second house. You are supposed to learn how to make that money. This is not a mistake. There is power waiting for you. Ooh, I just saw something. I'm not giving you no more information for free, Nefer. You better reach out to me and do another reading. I swear I just saw something. I am not kidding. Because Pluto, I just saw something with Pluto. I swear. You got to plan this out strategically, too. You are sitting on a possible, I would say, a good fortune, but you got to plan it out strategically, really. So if you're serious about doing that, reach out to me to get a live reading so we can go ahead and talk about this, because I think it's all about that right now, especially with the Capricorn Pluto actually retrograding, about to make a grand trine or a trine to your natal Pluto. Why did I know there was a grand trine? Damn, there is a grand trine. I know it. I looked just to say, is there a grand trine? Because I said it without looking, and my goodness, it is. Sun, 17 degrees of Capricorn, part of fortune at 19 degrees of Taurus, and you got Pluto and Uranus at 18 and 19 degrees. You got a really strong grand fortune, and it's all tied in Capricorn up at the 10th house, up at your midheaven. It all has to do with your career and work. Oh my God, girl, we got to talk. Please reach out to me. You know what to do. astrologyaLookInside.com/order. You can order there. I take donations. And also, now I got AdrienneOBHQ.com, and you can order from there. Either way, I want to go over this with you, even if we just do a focus reading on it so you can get your career together. You got money. I'm serious. I'm going to save this chart. Make sure I've got this one. So reach out to me, Nefer, so we can